everyone. So in this video po, for our activity purposes, I would like to explain a simple Python program po. So this is about the information system. So this program po first is asking for student information. And it would ask the inputs. So next po, next it would ask the three grades to input its three grades. Then after that, after getting the grades, it would calculate po. It, it will calculate using these formulas. Then lastly, print. This will display the information of the student as well as the total of his or her grade. Or in other words, it's like the student's report po. So to summarize this po, it is you need to input. It asks for the user information, user grade, calculate the average, and then it would display po. So this is the simple information system that I have created po. So next, this is the part 2. I would like to introduce about the salary calculator. So in this Python code, first, you need to declare the name. Then next, it will ask the user for its salary. Then next, it would accept or ask the user for its overtime. OT means overtime po. And we'll accept it po. Then next po, it would show the formulas that we are going to use. So the first line or the line number 8, this would show po or this line number 8, it would set po. It has a fixed value ng 150 pesos per hour. So that's why it is next po, nung line number 9, it's OT payment was dun sa OT per hour. So it needs to add by multiplying. Then next naman, gross salary plus OT pay in line number 10. So this one po computes yung gross salary sa pag-a-add nung base salary tsaka overtime pay. Overtime pay. Ito yung base salary, yung salary po mismo na in-input ng user kanina as it was stored. Then, net salary po, it will deduct po yung tax dito. Ito po yung tax, yung 0.12 po. Or in other words, it is 12% na tax. It would deduct po doon sa net salary or yung total ng overall na magiging salary niya. Then next, the display. Next, it would display the information needed po. Display about the name of the employee, his salary, and yung naging overtime hours niyo po. Next that I would like to share or create a tutorial of how I created it is an online shopping cart. So for this online shopping cart, actually there is other way na mas maikling code. However, in this quite long, right? So on this first line, in 4, 5, and 6, it asks the user to input its product's name. That's why it is item 1 to 3. Then next po, it would in this part, yeah, in this part, it would ask the user about the quantity of the product. And here, it has int, no convert po na maging int yung nai-input. So, we can read it as int. Kasi ito po ay default na i-read niya as a string. Ito po ay para mag-convert ng int. Then, the same in the third part. In line 12 to 14. In this part po, it will ask the price of the product or the item. Then it will convert into float. Then in line 16 to 18, this part is as well as 20. It will calculate po. In line 16 to 18, it would calculate the total price of the first item as the total price of the first, second, and third item. Or in other words, total price of the item. Then, it will add its total amount para makita niya yung naging final amount nung kanyang mga nabili. Then, in summary, this po, it will show yung kanyang ito. It will display yung product name, total, product name, total price, and yung total amount ng kanyang mga nabili. So, kami nakalimutan ako. I forgot to show its output. Let's go back in Student Information System. Enter. Oops. Alt Shift and escape. And rerun. Let me show you the output. And sample output student ID. So for example, 325 dash 235 name and section grade. Let's say it is 85.5 0 and 88. The next it will show here its average, this one. As you can see, it is running and shows the average. The next should here. Next one for the salary calculator. Salary calculator, let's say it is as per employee name, then my salary 5,000, 4,235. Overtime hours, 4 hours. This would be my exact amount of my salary. The next for the online shopping cart. Online shopping cart. This one would be, so for the first part, it would ask yung kanyang item. So let me name po. Colgate. This. Quantity ng Colgate, dalawa. Isa, lima. Yung price, each po, each. Then, price niyang sarili, half of 50. 14. Then, 15. Price nito, then dalawa, right? So, wait sa 30, and their total price po. Times, ABB, then 9 times 5. So, that's all. Then next, let's continue sa leap year checker. So, first, for this leap year checker, first, yan, you need to enter yung number as it will convert to int. Then, next condition, it would check yung rules for the leap year. So, this one, percentage, it is a modulo. So, if year, it is a modulo of 4 is equals to 0. And, uses ng and, modulo of 100 and not equal to 0, or 400 equals to 0, it would show a leap year. Else, not a leap year po. And then, let's try it po. And yeah, but sure. Let me remove the shift and still no. See, equals them all. Currently, next one. And enter year. Sakto na. So let's enter year by sample. Year 2025. As we all know, year 2025 is not a leap year. So it shows a not a leap year. Okay, next let's try triangle type identifier. Triangle identifier. So first, it would ask the user to enter on three side ng angle. So it uses yung float because what the user might input include decimal. That's why we use yung float po. For float allows decimal value po. Decimal values. So as we explained, let's try it as well. 100, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just a random number. Now scaling triangle. Scaling triangle. So let's find out. So on this condition, if AB, this one, A and B is less than or equal to C, or A plus C is less than or equal to B, or kumbaga equal sides, it's not a valid triangle. Or less than. Kasi it would have a corners. Then, next, if A is equals to B, and vice versa, B is equal to C, is equilateral, isosceles, and scaling. Ito yung tatlo. And so,